I am in a public.
Commissioners.
I don't have to respect them.
You can't disrespect them.
I could disrespect them if I want as well. It's called
can't
First
disrespect
Amendment.
them.
Do not have
You
to.
want to get arrested? Is that what you want?
No, I do not want to get arrested.
All right,
But
then
I
stop.
want to
You're
exercise.
disrupting the meeting. This is a limited forum.
No,
There's
you are
certain rules
disrupting
here.
the
Time, place,
meeting.
and manner.
This is
Rules
my.
here. I'm explaining to you.
Get your face out of my face.
No, get your hand out of my face.
Hi there, my name is Scalzo. My contact information is at scalzophoto.com, S-C-A-L-Z-O. I just wanted to read two of these political comedy pieces here. One of them authored by Police Chief Anthony Ficini, the other one authored by Brian Stack. The first comedy piece, it's basically a criminal charges towards Leroy here. And thank you for joining us today. Appreciate your time. And so let's read this here.
This is in reference to a pending litigation matter.
I don't care. I'm going to read it anyway. Am I allowed to speak about it?
You're not allowed to speak about it.
I'm not allowed to speak. Well, I'm going to do it anyway.
Sir, you're disrupting.
With purpose to harass another, make
Sir,
or
please
cause
take a
to be
seat.
made
We're gonna
communication
have you removed if
or
you don't
communications
take a seat,
in a
sir.
manner likely. This is a public document,
Please
first of
show
all.
this gentleman to his seat.
To cause annoyance or alarm, specifically. This is my time.
He told you can't read the paper.
I don't care what he
It's a
thinks.
limited forum. You have to care because it's a limited forum.
What does that mean?
It's under the OPMA rules. You have to sit down.
So I can't read.
That's a legal proceeding that's going on with that.
So?
You need to sit down.
So what exactly is Scalzo trying to read here that the political body and the police refuse to let him read? It's two criminal complaints filed by the Union City Mayor Brian Stack and the Union City Police Chief. The complaint essentially claims that journalist and political satirist Leroy Truth memed them to tears. If you go to Leroy's Facebook page, you'll find dozens and dozens of memes satirizing and making fun of Mayor Brian Stack, as well as calling him out for alleged corruption and dishonesty. Mayor Stack fails to recognize that Leroy's free speech rights don't end where his super-sensitive feelings begin. He seems to actually believe that making fun of him as a political figure should be illegal. And now he seems embarrassed about the fact that Scalzo is about to read the public criminal complaint in a public meeting during public comment. And so the police are ordered to threaten force or violence to stop him from reading it. The definition of terrorism is the unlawful use of violence and intimidation, especially against civilians, in the pursuit of political aims. Brian Stack feels that Leroy's criticisms of him may hurt his political career. So what does he do? He orders people to violently attack Leroy and his colleagues. The political body has ordered the police to escort Scalzo back to his seat, or in other words, physically put their hands on him and remove him, or in other words, use violence against him. And if you don't think that's violence, what do you think would happen if we decided to put our hands on Mayor Stack and physically remove him from the meeting? They would certainly call that violence.
We told you once, we're not going to tell you again. You need to sit down.
There's no statute.
Can I talk about something else
Sit
then?
down.
I'll
You
talk,
need to sit down, sir.
I'll talk about something else then.
Oh yeah, talk about something else, but you can't talk about
They
it.
literally told him what he could talk about, what he can't. That's
So I can't talk about his
not true.
public charges? Okay, then we'll talk about something else. I mean, look at his body language right there, how awkward that is. Okay, so, let's see, how could I rephrase this? So you're basically proving my point right now. How sad is that I can't talk? So basically, Brian Stack is exaggerating and lying in order to file false charges and exaggerated charges against Leroy, against his free speech and his criticism of the mayor, as you just saw. Like, what is that about? I can't speak about. I'm going to be, arrested if I can continue to read it? They're basically your words, by the way. I was reading your words. So okay, that's wild. So basically, they're saying that if Leroy continues to go to the mayor's office, that's considered harassment.
This isn't appropriate for discussion.
Why? What's not appropriate?
This is a pending litigation.
So?
You have to comment on something on the agenda or.
No, it's public comment. This is my. So okay. Let me keep it more general then. I invite Leroy. Please continue to join me in the city hall as often as you want. Whether you want to come every 2 weeks, every week, and if they arrest you for harassment, that's un-American and that's wrong. And if they decide to file more charges against you, that is wrong. If they decide to file charges against you for criticizing the mayor, the pretend police chief, Anthony Ficini, got his feelings hurt, so he decided to file charges against you. And that, I think, is wrong. The pretend police chief, Anthony Ficini, maybe someone can call him a ambulance. He got upset that you were posting cartoons. Just imagine this picture where you have two high-quality police officers having a conversation. One guy says, "Oh, remember that time we caught that armed robber and we tackled him to the ground and we saved those people's life from the bank robbery?" And the other officer says,
Look at how rude they are.
"Remember the time we stopped the stabbing and we protected those victims?" Yes, those are two high-quality officers. Now, the pretend chief, Anthony Ficini, comes in. "Oh, I was in a dangerous situation too. Remember that time Leroy posted cartoons about me?" That was terrifying, and I'm going to file charges against those memes and political satire and commentary. So, in my opinion, I don't think someone should be charged with a crime for criticizing the pathetic, can I use the word pathetic? Absolutely. Thank you, I appreciate it. The low-quality pretend police chief because he got his feelings hurt and he's un-American and he wants to file charges against a free person here. Anyway, I encourage you, Leroy, to continue to criticize the police chief, continue to criticize. And by the way, see, I'm not allowed to consult my notes here,
Well, you're allowed to. They can't tell you what to say or not.
but I'm going to get arrested.
They can't arrest you for that.
But what if I don't stop talking? Then I'll be arrested. Okay, so you're basically proving our point right here, how it's basically some communist dictatorship where Mayor Mao Zedong Brian Stack dictates. First of all, there's another issue of the lawyer over here misuses tax dollars and is basically working as the mayor's political advisor, which is not your role. You shouldn't be stopping people from criticizing the mayor. Your role is only to stop lawsuits and to advise them on the law, not to be his personal political advisor, which you do all the time. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. I would. Are you coming up?
I'm sorry.
No, you go first.
Ladies first.
I recognize you.
We
Yes. So, hello, everyone. Hello, Mayor Stack. Now, I have a surprise for you. And you probably don't expect this from Leroy Truth, but because this is a night of awards and presentations, I have a special award for you, Mayor. Now, this award has never been given out in the history of the United States of America. And Mayor Stack, as you know, and are you going to do your same old song and dance, ignore the public again? It's a shame. You should resign. But I'm going to give you this award anyway, because you've earned this. Now, I first came here, Brian, December 1st, 2024. And it's a day that will live in infamy for your life. Because since then, I've been now investigating over 2,137 allegations of corruption. Now, it reminds me a lot of your very good friend and mentor, Senator Bob Hernandez, who was found guilty on all counts. So you know what that means for you, Mayor Stack? You thought you were untouchable. Well, he was a hell of a lot more powerful than you. So you may be the next indicted. Who knows? Now, this award is a very, very special award, which I know you and the commissioners will be so proud of. Now, I have received so many women have contacted me asking me to give you this award. And Mayor Stack and Senator Stack, Head of Judiciary Stack, do you know what this award is? Well, I will tell you, since you have become mute again, apparently. Your mother would not be proud. And this award was earned, excuse me, I have a First Amendment right, and I am not, you're disrupting me. You are hurting my First Amendment right right now.
Do not disrupt the commissioner, please.
Excuse me, I'm talking. This is my 5 minutes. No, I don't have to respect anybody. This is my 5 minutes.
Gotta get your time back.
No.
Reclaim your time.
This is not harassment. No, there is no statute or
There's
law
no
that
law.
says have to go behind the podium. There is no statute or law.
Sir,
I
do
am
not
in a
disrespect
public.
the commissioners.
I don't have to respect them.
You can't disrespect them.
I could disrespect them if I want as well. It's called
can't
First
disrespect
Amendment.
them.
Now, I need to give him his award now.
This is a limited forum.
No.
On the OPMA, you need to step back.
No, I
Step
do.
back.
No, I do
Step
not
back
need
or your
to.
time will be eliminated.
No, I do not need to step back. First
Step back,
Amendment, I can be anywhere. There is no statute or law. You name the statute or
you
law
need
that
him to
says
step
I
back?
have to be. I don't care what they say.
You're disrupting the meeting. Step up.
They are disrupting my time. I want my time back
Step
too.
behind them. You're going to
No.
get arrested if you don't step back.
I do not have to. You give me the statute that
Step
says I
back.
have
You're
to step back.
disrupting the meeting.
I am talking. I
I'm not
cannot
gonna
be
discuss this
disrupting the
anymore with you.
meeting
Let's move
when
on.
I'm speaking.
You're disrupting the meeting.
No.
You're saying that way, you know.
I do not have to step back. There is no statute or law. Am I in a public area or not right now?
You are in a public area.
Am I
But you're disrupting the meeting.
I am speaking. I cannot be disrupting the meeting while I am speaking.
yelling at me right now.
You're disrupting my time right now. You're disrupting the meeting. Actually, you're not talking with me. You're being very good. But you are disrupting my time right now. So you need to stand down and let me and protect my First Amendment rights. That's what you need to do.
I'll protect it if you get behind the podium.
No,
Speak
I
from
don't
there.
need to be behind the podium. There is
Obviously,
no.
when you stand over here, you disrupt the meeting. So you need to get back there. Come on.
I am in a public area here. So I'm going to give Mayor Stack this very special award now. Now, Mayor Stack.
Get behind the podium.
No,
You need to finish your speech.
I am.
All right, then I'm going to have to arrest you.
I do not have
You
to.
want to get arrested? Is that what you want?
No, I do not want to get arrested.
All right,
But
then stop.
I want to
You're
exercise.
disrupting the meeting. This is a limited forum.
No,
There's
you are
certain rules
disrupting
here.
Time, place, and
There's
manner.
certain
This is
rules
my-
here. I'm explaining to you.
Get your face out of my face.
No, get your hand out of my face.
You came up to me.
Get your hand
Your
out of my
hands
face.
are in his face, sir.
Get your hand on my
Your
face.
hands are in his
Disrupting
face.
the meeting.
De-escalate. Your hands are on my face.
I'm de-escalating. You're not listening.
You're not de-escalating.
You have
You're not
disrupted
listening.
You're escalating.
my
listening.
5 minutes.
You're not listening.
You're
I'm going to tell
disrupting
you
my
one
5
more
minutes.
time. They told you were disrupting the meeting. Either you sit down or get behind the podium.
You give me the statute or law that says I have to stand behind the podium, and I will go there.
You don't have to sit.
Atma, you can go back there. And
You cannot
What are you talking
give a
about?
command. What law says I can't be here? You give me the statute or law, and I will
I'm
go
telling you,
back
it's a
there.
limited forum. You're disrupting a commission meeting.
Time, place, and
Has
manner,
nothing
brother.
to do with
So I'm not going to play with you
A
anymore.
limited
Are you
form
gonna
is
go behind
time,
there?
place,
No
and
one,
manner.
everyone,
go behind there?
everyone has
Are
protected
you
my
going to
rights.
go behind the podium?
I don't have to go behind the
You're
podium.
disrupting the meeting. I'm telling you right now,
This
you're
is
disrupting
my
the meeting.
5
Arrest him.
minutes.
Your time is already expired,
Turn
sir,
around.
so you're going to have to go. Your time is
Hey, don't strong arm me. I'm not going to resist. I'm not going to resist. Here, take that. I am being arrested for exercising my First Amendment right here in Union City, New Jersey. Mayor Stack has commanded they arrest me. Don't strong arm me. And I was arrested because I was exercising my First Amendment right, and they were attempting to make me go behind a podium. There is no statute or law that says I have to go behind a podium. I'm in a public area in front of the rope right here.
Thank you, Leroy. Thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you, Leroy.
You're welcome. So these are the cops who broke the 100% track record of. And what? Hey, you can tell them to stand down, right?
Listen, I'll give up my life before I give up my rights, ma'am.
Nobody's telling you to give up your
All
Can
right.
you believe this?
He shouldn't be arrested.
I'm arrested for First Amendment during my 5 minutes, and the captain's saying I'm disrupting when he's yelling at me and he disrupts my 5 minutes of time. And then he says I have to respect the commissioners? That's a joke. They are not to be respected. They are disrespectable.
This is Brian Stack's Communist America right here.
Yep, look at this. An independent journalist gets arrested for during his 5 minutes, and a captain says, I'm disrupting the meeting when he disrupts the meeting.
These are the mindless goons. These are the mindless anti-American goons right here.
There's moralists and conformists. Conformists will do whatever they are told, regardless of what is right. That's what the captain and Murrow, you know better. You could stand down. You don't have to do this, Murrow. So they have broken the 100% track record of protecting my constitutional rights.
To America, where you
And I'm not resisting. I'm not going to resist.
get arrested for not standing behind a podium,
Can-
which
can-
is not the law.
No, there's no law or statute. And Rodriguez understood that law and statute because they tried.
Right, Rodriguez is smart, that's why.
Yeah.
He's intelligent.
Right.
This guy is not intelligent, he's a meathead.
Rodriguez did an awesome job, and one of the officers here told him to stand down.
This is a
Captain,
communist...
you're so wrong, buddy. And you're going to lose your qualified
There's
immunity
no
here.
law
You
about
understand
standing
that,
behind
right?
a podium.
You're going to use your qualified immunity, your pension.
This is a man of limited intelligence. He does what he's told.
Right as he walks past the American flag.
The American flag means nothing to these people.
Now, freedom doesn't mean anything. The First Amendment doesn't. And the captain had me arrested, even
Well,
though I broke no law.
It wasn't about the podium, it's because you didn't respect them.
He said, you got to respect the commissioners.
You can't disrespect
No, I
them.
don't.
You
Oh,
can
you got to
dis-
stand behind the podium. No, I don't.
Politician you were arrested for. Contempt of politician.
Yes.
The politician. So we see all the
Political
time. We
speech.
see F Trump, we see F Biden flags. Should we print out an F Brian Stack sign with the words "Build It"?
Take this.
They have no idea about the Streisand effect. The more you try to hide things, the more people get interested
Oh,
in
yeah.
it.
Well, you're all going to get famous now. And no one disrespected my constitutional
We
rights.
saw
except today.
firsthand the low.
He's the only goon that's been willing to arrest you. Him.
Yeah, he's the
Everybody
only one,
else
Brian Stack,
has
yeah.
honored their oath.
Every other police officer.
All the
in
law
Union
enforcement
City
was good,
has
great
been
here.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary police work here.
I
This
love the police
dog,
officers here,
Yeah.
except the president.
disgusting.
We
He
saw
wants a
we saw
promotion.
the low
Keep
quality.
yawning.
We saw the low quality captain there. Caused the
You gonna
disturbance.
arrest me
He
for
got
my
in your
freedom of
face.
speech, too?
He got loud with you. He caused the disturbance.
And he said I was disrupting the meeting.
No.
Well, he literally disrupted the
Right.
meeting while I'm talking during
He's
my 5
literally-
minutes.
Right. It's insane.
There's no law or statute that says I have to stand behind a podium.
He got in your face and says you're causing the disturbance.
How often do you arrest people for speaking, sir? How often do you arrest people for speaking? You gonna arrest me too for speaking?
Disrespectful
arrest me too
to
for
the, to.
No, not you.
No, not me.
How do you
You're
sleep at night?
disgusting.
You're disgusting.
You're going to lose your qualified immunity.
And that's accurate speech. That's not defamation.
And the whole world is gonna see you.
So you were charged. You were charged with using derogatory language. I think you are a man of limited intelligence, and I don't like you. Is that derogatory? Yes.
Not enough. He's a pig.
That is derogatory. I think you're an order follower, and you're not intelligent. And because Brian
You're
Stack and that,
disgusting. You're a pig, bro. You're a pig.
because
you-
Brian
you-
Stack and that
You took an oath
mobster.
to the Constitution of the United States of America. You don't honor your oath? You take an oath, what? You just want the paycheck?
So this is the
Yep.
This is the
He says yep. He says yep.
Mobster mentality right here.
Or you just follow orders.
I think you guys are police.
I think you're a bully. He's the one in cuffs. He's the one in cuffs. You're the one
We didn't
pointing his
get your-
face, yelling at him, don't disrespect him.
We didn't
You're
get
the
in your
bully.
face. See,
You have the badge. You have the gun. You have the monopoly on violence. Nobody has any weapons. We're no threats. We have cameras in our voice. We should be able to exercise our voice.
It's a limited forum.
A limited public forum, subject to time, place, and manner restrictions. The time is business hours, the place is public, the manner was peacefully.
Right.
Yeah.
He said because I didn't respect the commissioner.
You have no idea what a public
So
forum is.
this guy doesn't even know what a
Where do you
limited
get
public
your
forum
diploma
is.
from?
All right.
You're a bum then and you're a bum now. That's my
And that's
opinion.
accurate. That's not defamation.
It's disgusting.
My car keys. Can I get my car keys?
I'll meet you at the police station.
You don't deserve that badge. You don't deserve
No,
that
I'm
badge.
serious. You're an anti-American.
We're gonna take that
You're
badge
anti-American.
lawfully.
That's what you are.
Lawfully.
And you're not intelligent enough to understand that.
Don't disrespect them. Respect the public. You work for us. Respect the public who pay your tax, who pay your salary.
Sorry about that. That's okay.
She's been respectful every time. He's been respectful every time. This guy, he wants a promotion.
Can you believe this, ladies and gentlemen? For exercise my First Amendment right, that ridiculous captain, he said I was disrupting the meeting.
But he got in your face.
Disrupting the meeting.
Yeah, he got in your face.
Thank you for trying.
So, Leroy,
Where are we going?
Exercising our First Amendment
I
freedom of
completely
speech.
understand.
Yeah, this is disgusting. This is America.
I
This
get it.
shouldn't.
But
This
listen,
shouldn't.
listen to me for a second.
Yeah.
Once he's arrested and you get
Oh
involved,
no,
you know
that's
that
it.
you could
Get him. I can speak though.
You
Yeah.
could absolutely.
I could record. I could
You
speak.
could.
I would never interfere or
Of course.
obstruct or anything.
no, but
like
he's a
that.
garbage human being, that captain. He's garbage.
But I
Can you
know
imagine
the
that's
law. I
communist?
would never violate the law.
And that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah. No,
I
I
don't want you to
appreciate.
get arrested.
That was
for
the mama bearing you.
That was just, you know.
I can't imagine doing that to another human being. Imagine handcuffing a man because he was disrespectful to the mayor.
The mayor.
That's sick.
Imagine having charges pressed on you because you made satire comics about a public figure.
Sir, do you think that man should have been arrested for disrespecting the mayor? Do you think the mayor is a god?
This town is out of control. This is Union City, New Jersey.
And now what they've done is they've invited Leroy back because now he has to come back for court. So good job. This is communist Union City. If you don't stop disrespecting the mobster-like lawyer who has a mobster personality, then you get arrested.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So that was really disgusting what you just did. Had a man arrested because he didn't respect you? Because he what? You saw the captain get in his face. The captain got in his face. The captain caused the disturbance. That's a fact. The captain did everything. And now you've just invited Leroy back. Nice job.
Leroy has spent at least the last 7 months criticizing the Union City Police Chief and Mayor, and now he's facing multiple criminal charges for it. Follow the links in the description and the pinned comment to Leroy's YouTube and Facebook. Mafias and governments run in an identical manner. Mafias never left. They just got elected.